Here we go. Here it is. Yeah, soccer. This is what people want to see. Soccer. VR soccer. VR virtual real soccer on the Sega Saturn. Virtual Ronald Reagan soccer on the Saturn. Hello. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. Oh, we're playing VR soccer on the Sega Saturn. Last week we played VR golf, and boy, that one was pretty good. I liked it. It's a pretty good golf game, so I've got high hopes for this. VR soccer on the Sega Saturn. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hope things are going well for you. I got a green tea with jasmine here. Delightful. Green tea. A little bit of jasmine in there. Yeah. Not much else going on. I did some recording earlier. I've been working on some stuff. Various projects, various things. Yeah. Not much else to say. I'm kind of a little sleepy. I stayed up a little too late last night. Just a little too late. I was drawing some ghosts for the FilmCow Patreon. I was drawing some ghosts. I just kind of wanted to stay up drawing some ghosts, and so I did that. I stayed up a little too late drawing a ghost or two or three, or it was a lot of ghosts. So I'm a little bit sleepy today. It's not too bad. Just a little sleeped up. Had my MRI yesterday. It's just a follow-up on the previous MRI. Nothing to be concerned with. Although I, in my own head, I'm like, this is it. I got to get the results. They're going to say, it's all goofed up. This is the end, Jason. Everything is goofed. There's no hope for you. I'm so sorry to be the one to tell you that it's all goofed. And I know this will probably not be the result. They'll probably call me and be like, it's all fine, don't worry about it. But what if they tell me it's all goofed? Oh. I think I hear on Tuesday. Too many days to wait. Even when you don't think it's going to be anything. Because, once again, this is a follow-up. I had a previous MRI, and they were like, yeah, it looks all fine. Except, you might have intracranial hypertension. You should get a follow-up. So I don't know why I think the follow-up would show anything other than maybe intracranial hypertension. But maybe they're like, oh, the first MRI is completely wrong. This one, it shows all the goofing. This is a licensed song. And they licensed a song for this. Wow. Alright, let's go to setup. Offside, substitutes, free kicks, game length, bookings, wind speed. Yeah, I guess this is all fine. I don't know what any of this means. Controls. Let's look at the controls. The B button. Wait, this is... Okay, we have various controller types here. Shoot. Pass. Speed burst. Nearest man. sounds fine. I guess friendly. What? Oh, practice. Cup. League. Friendly. Player 1. Simulation. Arcade. Oh, arcade probably. Now is this a soccer game with a kick button? No, it does have a kick button. Let's shoot. All right. Let's see. What country do we want to be? Let's shoot your gun. That's the gun. Yes, we got to shoot the gun. Let's see. We got the United States of America, we've got Bolivia, we've got China, we've got Portugal, we've got Iceland, we've got the Czech Republic, Mexico, Nigeria, Brazil, Uruguay, Japan, Poland, France, Saudi Arabia, Norway, Greece, Germany, Romania, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Slovakia, Finland, Holland, Republic of Ireland, Argentina, Sweden, Colombia, Egypt, Wales, Scotland, England, Morocco, Italy, South Korea, Cameroon, Switzerland, Zambia, Tunisia, Northern Ireland, Denmark, Belgium, Bulgaria, Spain. Wow, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna be Greece, yeah. Greece, baby. Greece versus... Let's do Czech Republic. No Canada. I guess there wasn't. Does Canada not play soccer? Does Canada not play soccer? Northern Ireland have their own flag. Wikipedia says they've had a team since 1924. Canada. Yeah, why is it Canada? The only official flag for Northern Ireland is the Union flag or Union Jack, the flag of the United Kingdom. Yeah, why did it have... This is a good question. Why flying of various flags in Northern Ireland is a significant sectarian issue with different communities identifying with different flags. Yeah, I don't understand why it wouldn't... Why did the... Let me go back there. Why did it do this? Why? Well, is this even like... One second. I don't even think this is like correct for England flag. Like, it's supposed to be centered, right? It's not like... 'cause there are flags like that that have the... Yeah, like Denmark's flag. This is correct for Denmark. This is not correct for England and definitely not correct for Northern Ireland. Alright, well they goofed up the flags here. Maybe they made the Denmark one first or something. I don't want to do a whole other flag. It's just inverted. Doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. I don't care. That's a nice breeze. Yep, this is good. Let's go. Wales best flag. Yeah, it's got a dragon on it. I don't think that's my number one favorite flag in the world, but it is pretty high up there.
Victory in this game will go a long way to success in the tournament.
I'm sure it would. Kick off. Greece versus Czech Republic. Here we go. Which side am I going to? Probably this side. Here I go. Hey, don't block this, all right? Oh no, he blocked it. Get over here.
Good passing movement, variation they're showing.
Yeah, I bet.
High heel! He struck it well, but not well enough. Just missed the target.
Hoffman.
Hey.
Kolaka.
Hey, give me that back. Hey, it's mine.
High heel.
Oh, good block from the keeper.
Oh!
But he was already on the next page. You read
Game
that
doesn't
so
look
early.
bad. Yeah, it's a pretty sharp-looking 32-bit era sports game.
Well, he certainly got his weight behind that one, but he didn't find the accuracy. Oh, it's well intercepted.
Thank you. Gap!
No, they don't come much closer than that.
Simus. Double us.
I got it. You read off the name. That's nice. They know the names. Ow. Dang it.
Skinas. Bail. Bail. Cesar. Papadopoulos.
What do I do?
Well, that was
What do I
going
do? No.
wide from the moment it left the player's foot.
It's Chechia now.
Agra.
Is that its official name? I thought it was still officially.
Abracta.
It's like, I mean, it's not Czech Republic, but like
Bail.
Czechia Republica or something. I don't remember.
Bail.
And he carried that one. And let's see if the pressure pays from this corner. That's the score at half-time.
Halftime. I gotta look it up. I want to know. Czech Republic officially changed its English. Oh, this is wait. Sorry, 1 second. This is AI. Google's AI thing. Let me move from that to make sure this is correct. Czech Republic's official long and short names at the United Nations are Česká Republika and Česko in Czech, and the Czech Republic and Czechia in English. Let's see what that was about. 2018. The European Union officially updated its guidelines and replaced Czech Republic with Czechia as the short name for the country. Same was done by the Council of Europe. Multinational technology companies that have adopted the name Czechia include Google, Apple, and Microsoft. In 2021, the government of the United States started using the form Czechia instead of Czech Republic as a short name for the country. Alright, so yeah, it seems like it's for the last 10 years or so been transitioning to Czechia as the English name. Although it's not that in the in Czechia itself. But that's pretty common. Czechia. My apologies to everyone in Czechia.
They're showing. A little ambitious, that long ball.
Papadopoulos.
Oh!
Oh, and a lucky deflection, it's gone in.
Oh, own goal. Wait, that was my goal? I cannot believe this. How did that happen?
Skinas.
Is this... Oh!
Kozak.
Oh, it's well intercepted. All the big men are up from the back.
Can't believe the only score so far was me
Andre?
getting it in the net of my own goal.
Andre.
Get over here.
Bail.
Oh, unlucky. I've seen those go in before. Oh dear. What could he be thinking of?
I don't know.
Andre! Marcus. Andre?
Looked like a corner to me, but the referee's given the goal kick.
That was bad. It was a bad kick.
Tag!
Oh no!
I'm not sure from this angle. I think that may well have clipped the post.
Czechia. Czechia.
Koskinas.
Pretty good name. Pretty good country name. Oh!
But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
Son of a gun.
Good passing
Czechia
movement,
cheese.
variation they're showing.
There's a real,
Andre?
real franchising opportunities here.
Heil! Zaklides.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, the striker's going through a bit of a lean spell at the moment.
No, no, no.
Andre.
And that's the final score.
Well. I did my best. Unfortunately, my best was very bad. How's Czechia doing? How are people in Czechia these days? Yeah, I want a rematch real quick. There's various places in the world that I don't really follow up on the news of. I don't follow up on the
Well,
the Czechia news. I didn't even know
for this game.
there was a
Let's
new
hope
English
it
name for
proves one
the
to
country.
remember.
So what's going on?
Oh, it's well intercepted.
Most of what I know about Czechia comes from films from the
Let's see if the pressure pays from this corner.
from the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
A big goal kick. A little ambitious, that long ball.
Andre!
Yeah.
That was a good chance. And really the striker should have done better than that.
Haha! Oh.
Cesar!
Oh wait, that was my goal. It confuses me that the both goalies dressed in purple. I just never know which side is my own. Which
Good
side do
passing
I have to
movement,
go to?
variation they're showing.
Janaku.
Ugh.
Oh no. The striker's going through a bit of a lean spell at the moment.
Yeah. Boop.
Couldn't quite keep it in play, so it's gone for the throw.
Boop. Mew. Right.
Naga.
Hey.
Caracas.
Still don't know if you're red or blue. Oh, I'm blue. Yeah, that's what the arrows are on my character
It's
for.
well intercepted.
Caracas. Caracas.
Yeah,
That one gave the
Caracas.
goalkeeper a little trouble.
Simon. Zaklides. Zaklides.
Yeah.
Curled it.
Oh, finally.
Bail.
Get the heck over here. Hey.
Bail.
I think the striker should have done better from that range.
Yeah, me too.
Great attempt, but just wide.
Has there ever been
Caracas.
a soccer game? That was a nice hop. Where the characters have like superpowers and lasers and stuff. You know what I mean?
Koskinas.
Oh,
Oh, that's an amazing save.
there's a baseball game on the
That's the
Super
score at
Nintendo. I
halftime.
forget what the name was, but you would have superpowers both when pitching and when batting, and the infield and outfield players.
Neat as a short pass. The ball's been comfortably intercepted.
It was a nice time. Super Baseball in 2020. Is that what it was called? It might have been. Oh, that's my own
Not
goal.
sure, but I think that took a deflection on the way in.
I did it again.
Good passing movement, variation they're showing. What a dangerous place to give away a free kick.
Ugh.
Oh, the shot just crept wide of the far post. Oh dear, what could he be thinking of?
Limes.
Yeah. Zamus. It's not Zamus. Yep. Huh. Oh no.
Ondrejk.
He's played it short.
Bail.
Oh, that was a perfect shot from the striker in everything but the fact that the goalkeeper saved it.
And the crowd rising to the one-touch soccer.
Oh. What the heck?
Kozak.
It's not who I meant to pass to.
But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
Right.
Papadopoulos.
Yapadabos.
Limitos.
Delimitos.
Just didn't manage to keep it in play. A little ambitious, that long ball. Good awareness to cruise around. That's a touch speculative.
Alotka.
Oh, it's well intercepted.
What this game needs more
Good stop.
trees. Your goal. Yeah, I would love to see more trees.
Caracas.
I think this is a pretty good soccer game. I mean, I know very little about the sport, so for all I know, it could be terrible. But as a completely casual player, having a good time.
And that's the final score.
Ah. Ah. Lost again. Interesting. I have different options for the camera. Wire, far, G-line, plan, ISO, T-line. Let's try far. Let's see how far is. Yeah, let's go Uruguay. We got matchy stripes. We got matchy stripes, Uruguay.
Good support here from a capacity crowd today.
It's gonna be a little more difficult to tell who's who. Being far away, we're both wearing blue.
Masquinas. Masquinas.
Yeah, I think far camera is
out.
probably not the way to go with.
That's a touch speculative.
With these colors. Which way am I going? Is this? That's probably my own goal.
Caracas. Caracas. Janaku.
What do those things in the background say? I saw one that says VR soccer, but I couldn't read the others. What do the others say?
Where? Simon.
Dang it.
Let's see what they can do from this corner.
Let's see what we can do in this corner here. Oh, that's pretty neat. We did a lot. Oh. Hard to tell. Oh, I can change the camera on demand. Oh, this is great news. I don't have to do the whole match like this.
Ramirez!
What if that wasn't a miss kick?
Oh, great.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Perfect.
Caracas.
Boop, 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 boop.
Caracas!
Well, that was closer to going for a throw than to troubling the goalkeeper.
I keep forgetting that not everyone wearing blues
Good
on my
invention.
team. In fact, half of them are not. Stop it.
Ramirez!
The referee's given a corner. Well, it looked like a corner to me, but the referee's given a goal kick. Oh dear, what could he be thinking of? Good passing movement, variation they're showing.
Simus. Sakidis.
Halftime.
Ramos! Muro!
You have to do better than that to beat this fellow on this sort of form.
Sakidis.
Not gonna do it.
Simus.
Oh no. No. Come back.
Couldn't quite keep it in play, so it's gone for the throw.
Sakidis.
Ow, ow, oh.
Oh, it's well intercepted. Neat little short pass.
Ah.
Ramirez. Papadopoulos.
Papadopoulos.
Nice touch.
When I was a young child,
Muro!
I was a little,
Well, that was going
little
wide
baby.
at
I
the
don't know
moment
how
it left
old
the
I
player's
was. I
foot.
was very young. I was probably like, it's under 4.
Garcia.
A little ambitious, that long ball.
How long do kids crawl
Hurry.
around? How long do children crawl?
Garcia.
When do children start walking about?
Ramos.
Oh, that's quite remarkable. That looked a well-rehearsed move.
So like 2. Yeah,
Caracas.
Oh, that's a
I mean,
great
like
cross.
when do they stop crawling? When do children walk? Ten and 18 months. Oh, this replay is interesting. I was a tiny baby. I don't know how old.
Papadopoulos.
You know, this actually might be... I never thought about this. In my head, my oldest memory is when I was like
Good passing movement, variation.
3
they're
or
showing.
something, having a nightmare and going and asking my dad for a glass of milk after the nightmare. But I guess my real oldest memory, because I think I was crawling around. I have a memory of being at a...
And I think that was a bit of a mistake. Nice touch.
Maybe I wasn't crawling around. I don't know.
And that's the final score.
I was either, like, extremely young. I was either a baby. Or I was like 3 years old and walking, and my memory's not very good about that. I was probably walking. We were at a hotel. We were at a hotel of some sort. We were something like 4 floors up. And it was some sort of family trip because one of my uncles was there. And I know one of my uncles was there because apparently he came to get something from our room and accidentally left the door open when he left. And I think my mom was in the bathroom or something. I don't know where my dad was. But I just left the hotel room. They had sat me in front of the TV. But my uncle left the door open when he left. And I went out probably to go follow my uncle. And I just left the room. Again, 4 stories up. So I'm walking around the 4th floor of this hotel, and my parents freak out, obviously, because I'm missing them. They were looking all around the hotel, including looking over the balcony to see if there was a perished Jason on the 4th floor down, 4 floors down. And they did eventually find it. And my earliest memory is seeing the door open, and then later seeing my mom and dad both say "Jason" as they spot me. I remember crawling around, but I was probably walking. This is probably when I was like 3 or something. Yeah. Let's start again. We can't get a leash. Yeah, they should have leashed me up. Yeah, let's go Japan. It's funny that years later, the experience of my parents looking around the hotel for me
Well, this is probably
was
the most
perfectly
important match
replicated
of the
in the game
tournament so
Heavy
far.
Rain. Jason! 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 I was the Heavy Rain child.
Esquinas. Esquinas.
Oh, just wide of the goal. Well, there's nothing the matter with the long ball when it's placed as well as that.
Hmm.
Well, there was a chance there, but the attackers should do better than that. Mikawa.
That's a touch speculative.
Did your dad also have to cut his finger off?
Caracas.
That's a good question. It's possible he did, but it has since grown back. As fingers do, and I know this as a human being.
Janaku.
Little rush of blood there.
You ever think about how, imagine you're like an early human.
Kawa.
You're a very early human, and you're thinking about things. You have a human
dear.
brain.
What could he be thinking of?
You can think about things and contemplate your life and existence.
Zionist.
And you get a boo-boo where, like
Well, sadly, that was
a
finish
chunk of
a
your
player
skin
who
or
doesn't
something
score
is
many
ripped
goals in
off.
the season.
And oh, miracle of
Nice
miracles, it grows
Nice
back.
touch.
It heals. And you're like, oh my god.
Zionist.
If I lose a chunk of me, it'll grow back. And then you lose a finger or something. And you patiently start waiting for the finger to show back up. Why isn't it working this time?
Caracas.
Because that definitely happened at least once in human history.
Ito.
I have no doubt about this. There was definitely someone who noticed that
But he was already on the next page. You
a
read
hunk
that
of
so early.
them, which got
Caracas.
ripped off, grew back, and then was surprised
Well, there was
when
a chance
a
there,
finger
but
did
the
not.
attackers should do better than that. Yamamoto.
And then they start going around cave to cave,
That's a call.
chopping people up, trying to learn what grows back and what does, what doesn't. There was a lot of
Moto.
early medical science that was kind of
Free
like
kick.
that.
Janaku.
Who is that guy that they found like
Janaku.
dozens of bodies in his
Oh, it's well
basement or
intercepted.
something?
Sato.
Who's that guy? Like in olden times.
Sato.
He was doing it for medical reasons. It was just kind of grabbing bods for medical reasons. Ben Franklin? Did Ben Franklin have a bunch of bodies? Wait, I guess that wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, so close there.
Just wide of the post. Tanaka.
Good
I feel
passing
like people
movement.
in olden days were
variation
always
they're
stealing
showing.
bodies. Yeah, it was pretty common.
Watanabe.
It's wild thinking about a period of time in which people just didn't know what was inside the body. Like, what's inside there? Nobody knows. Nobody has any idea what's inside the bod.
Well, that surprised the defense.
And so a couple people would go and they would steal bodies and you just hack them up, see what was inside, make detailed notes about it, and then we knew what was inside the bod.
Tanaka. Sato.
And he found his man wonderfully well. It's a corner.
People knew, they just didn't know how it works. They didn't have an accurate knowledge. Like, they knew there was stuff in there like the heart and bones and whatever. They didn't know how many bones. They didn't know all the organs. thought blood flowed in tides like
Go.
the sea. Yeah, they thought all sorts of wacky
What
stuff.
can it be?
That looked a well-rehearsed move.
I mean, to be fair, people still think all sorts of wacky stuff, but oh, there was so many more whacked things.
Didn't have to check his stride. Beautifully placed.
Yeah, I am going towards my own goal. What am I doing?
Regos.
Good passing movement. Variation they're showing. Move one way, played it the other.
Yeah.
Well, the keeper really did well to hold on to that one.
No.
Suzuki.
Get back here, Suzuki.
What can it be?
Oh, the shot just crept wide of the far post.
Not doing very well.
Double S.
Perfectly found.
Thank you. No, no, no. Ah.
A
Aha.
touch speculative. And that's the final score.
Son of a gun. Lost again. Let's try again. Yeah, Poland, why not? Poland, let's go. Here we go, here we go.
Victory in this game will go a long way to success in the tournament.
Sure will, baby.
Nice touch.
Exactly this.
Haha! That was... Haha! Dang. Almost.
Simus.
Oh no!
Lasky.
That's a touch speculative.
Gimme.
Didn't have to check his stride. Beautifully placed.
Skinner.
And the ball's
Son of a
still
gun.
loose.
Oh, so close.
Oh, just wide of the goal.
Ow!
Exactly this. Mazinski.
Thank you.
Wojciech.
No, get back here. You can't do that. That's thieving.
Oh, good hands. be a goal kick. Fooled them by that move.
Kiepski. Arandowski.
A little ambitious, that long ball.
Here we go, here we go. This is it.
Good passing movement, variation they're showing.
Ugh. I just can't get the ball in the goal. What I need to do is assassinate the goal.
Guinness.
But he doesn't often miss chances like
They don't
that.
have a goalie. I can get every shot in the goal.
Wojciech. Wojciech.
9 times out of 10, that sort of shot flies in, but not today. Neat little short pass. Nice touch.
The Kiepski.
Halftime.
Half time.
Lewandowski.
And the referee's fumbling in his pocket for the red card. The player's been sent off.
Go home. Get out of here.
That looked a well-rehearsed move. Oh, that's an awesome shot. He did well to get anywhere near it.
Mazinski.
Keeper well positioned to make the stop.
You ever think about
Lewandowski.
when I was younger?
Another
I
opportunity
would think
goes
to
begging.
myself, I'm so glad I wasn't born like back in ancient times, or
Oh dear.
back in like
could he
the
be
cave
thinking of?
era
That one gave the goalkeeper a little trouble.
of humanity, on account of like, you know, what influence could I have had in the ways of
Ball's gone
the
out of
world
bounds.
back then, in the course of human history
Kaczynski.
as a cave person.
Mazinski.
But now I'm like, you know what? That's
Well, that
that's
was
the ground
closer to
floor,
going
baby.
for a
That's
throw
where all the
than
big
to
stuff
troubling the
happens.
goalkeeper.
All those cave
Neat
people,
little short pass.
everything they're
Nice.
doing is the first time humans have done it. They're setting the standard.
Kiepski. Lewandowski.
It's gone for a corner.
If I go up to like
Well, looked like a corner to me, but the referee's given a goal kick.
if I go to my good friend Robert Benford.
Sinus.
If I go up to my good friend Robert Benford with like a stick, and I just
Sinus.
whack him right in the butt with the stick and say butt. If I whack him in the butt with a huge stick, butt,
Quick thinking.
that's nothing. That's, a
Kaczynski.
million people have done that. Probably not
Good
specifically
passing movement,
like
variation
that.
they're showing.
But it's not news.
Fooled them by that move.
If you're a cave person and you go over to your
Attractor.
friend Rockbird's cave and you whack Rockbird in the butt with a stick and say butt, all of a sudden that's a cultural phenomenon that follows humanity for for centuries.
Great shot, but even better save.
Kozuski.
Much of precision about that. Great shot.
Double S.
And that's the final score.
0-0. Glad I don't have that power. I would not use it wisely. Yeah. There's many turning points in human history where things could have gone a different way. Another thing interesting to think about. You know, you think about the fact that humans have been around for a long time. Like civilization is like 11,000 years old. Humans are even older than that. But because of how many people are alive right now, because of the population boom, which has been tremendous, like even just in my own lifetime, it's like 7% of all the human beings who have ever lived are alive right now at this very moment. A full 7% of every single human being who has ever existed. For all of human history is alive at this very moment. You think to yourself, what are the odds of me being alive at this time? And the answer is 7%. Let's go France.
Top surface a little skiddy with the recent heavy rain.
Dumas.
Nice touch. Great shot, but even better save.
What was... Sorry for interrupting this exciting match. Let's see. All right, so okay, so this is good stuff right here. All right, imagine you're alive and you're a human being, and it's the Middle Ages. It's the Middle Ages. Let's say it's It's the year 1000. It's the year 1000. The ages are middle. We're in the middle of the ages. The human population at that time was 275 million. That's less than the current population of the United States. And that was the whole world. So, like, the entire world, there were 275 million people in the entire world. The whole world, that was all. You know, you'd go somewhere and there just wouldn't be a lot of people around. And you think even, all right, the United States became a country in 1776. Population at that point was 770 million. So between in those 700 years, still wasn't up to 1 billion. When I was born, the population was 4 point something billion people, and it's currently 8 billion. Since I've been born, the population of the Earth, in human terms, has doubled. There are fully twice as many people in the world now than there was when I was born.
And that's just wide. He's a bit unlucky.
Birth rates are slowing down. Yeah, it's so funny when, like, people freak out about that. They're like, we gotta get the birth rates back up. It's like, no, you really do not. This is not a sustainable pace. Did you understand? There was, when the United States of America was formed, there was less than 1 billion people.
Coulon.
There were 4 billion people in the 80s. There's 8 billion now.
Coulon. Coulon.
Good handling there for the keeper.
Dumas.
It's a weird thing to think about.
That's a corner.
Think about it. Just imagining the 1980s as a decade. I feel like it's easy to imagine the 80s, specifically because there's so much like 80s culture that still dominates today. So many film franchises that started in the 80s. So much music and musicians and artists and stuff that got big in the 80s that are still around.
Nice touch.
But yeah, imagining the 1980s and then thinking that there's just 2 times as many people now. They had half as many people on the Earth just in the 80s.
Well, it looks like a corner to me, but man in charge.
If Thanos came to Earth and snapped his finger like he did in the movies, we'd just be in 1980s numbers. It would just be back to the 80s, baby.
Malay. Malay.
What a good save.
Kilo. Simus.
Neat, quick layoff.
Delimitas.
Ugh, son of a gun.
Neat as a short pass. That's the score at half time.
Easy for me to imagine the 1980s because my peak childhood years were mid 80s. Yeah, my peak childhood years were the 90s. But I don't really know.
The crowd rising to the one-touch soccer.
I don't really know that I have a clear picture of
Come
like
on.
culture and society
bit
at that
unlucky
time.
there.
It's mostly like in my head. It's mostly
But he was already on the next
like
page. You read that
Nickelodeon
so
and
early.
stuff. There's cultural touchstones.
Gilo.
Move one way, played it the other. Looked like an awkward bounce just as he struck the ball.
80s and 90s are kind of blended together these days. Yeah, I think it's mostly the blending of like late 80s, early 90s, which have very similar kind of styles going on at the time. Like
Pick someone out from this one.
at the end of the 90s, we were into the
Come on.
grunge taking over and stuff.
Dumas.
In late 90s and early
Wow.
90s, different vibes.
Nice touch. Good passing movement, variation they're showing. What a great shot, but an even better block. Well, you won't see a better goal than that. Wonderful goal, and what a good time to have scored it.
Koskinas.
Oh dear, what could he be thinking of?
The thing that always messes me up is the years of like my young
Good
adulthood,
thinking.
like the 2000s. I just kind of don't think about how far off that actually is, like how long ago that is.
Pulled them by that move.
When I hear about
Ball's gone out
something
of
from like
bounds.
2005 or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, that was just a few years ago.
Gone out for a throw.
That's just a few years ago.
But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
I don't know which goal I need to be going towards.
Zaklidis. Zaklidis.
Oh, the ball bobbled a bit for him.
My brain is kind of stuck in 2015 when doing that kind of math. Yeah. It's also it is
Good
weird
passing
thinking
movement,
that like
variation
2015
they're
was
showing.
like 10 years
Nice
ago.
touch.
I posted a
Delimitas.
Another chance to keep the pressure on.
clip.
Dumas.
Someone had
Wonderful control
on the
on
Video
shot.
Game Valley
By
Discord.
heaven, it
Someone
got
had
its reward.
made a comment I didn't understand. someone had posted. Someone had talked about the John McCain Vegetable Friends video,
Koskinas.
and
Just laid it off.
it's like the one that was a ripoff of Sweeney Todd. Like what the what? What are you talking about? Sweeney Todd.
Rico.
I think who was it?
Great football all round there. Great move.
Yeah, dollop
and
of
a great
mayo.
save.
Discovered the possible
That's
reason
the
for
final score.
for that comment that in Sweeney Todd there's a track there's a song called My Friends. I mean there's a bunch of songs called My Friends, but I replied with a video of John McCain from his 2008 debate with Barack Obama, where he just says "my friends" over and over again. That's like how the video is was inspired. He just said "my friends" a lot, so I tried to imagine who his friends were. They were vegetables, but I agree. Slovakia. It's Slovakia. But I posted the video and I was looking at it. And in my head, the Barack Obama-John McCain debate was not all that long ago. But the video is from a VHS recording someone made of the debate. They did a VHS recording
Obviously worked hard on the pitch. It looked really good.
of the debate live, and I was like, oh, I guess it must have been pretty long ago, huh? I mean, there were DVDs and stuff. DVD had taken over at that point, but people did still have VCRs to record live television.
Gone out for a throw. Nice touch. What a great shot, but an even better block. But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
What USA was like before 2017 feels like a faded dream now. Yeah. It is very weird going back to like that debate in particular.
Just didn't manage to keep it in play.
And like, don't get me wrong, there's what a these people, none of these people were any good. Neither of these people were
well
in the end great people, but just seeing the at least the performance of decorum,
pulled them by that move.
the illusion of respectability. Just seeing a debate being
a little ambitious,
two people discussing their ideas.
Oh dear, it's not
incomprehensible.
Radowski.
Precision about that. The ball still loose. And that's a goal kick. That's a touch speculative.
Get over here.
Gates. Good stop.
And the ball's gone out of bounds. Papadopoulos.
Mm-hmm. Hope an opportunity comes up for me to smugly say that's a touch speculative. It's a good line.
Papadopoulos.
Neat as a short pass.
Dragos. Zaklidis.
Zaklidis.
Scored half time.
Kabat.
But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
Jakes.
Wonder if the U.S. can be de-radicalized at this point.
Kalexki.
It's... Yeah, it's pretty bad at the moment. It's easy to undersell how bad it was previously, though. Like, it's easy to have nostalgia for a time period in which, like,
Nice touch.
things on the surface seem more respectable. Like, I think about that debate with Barack Obama and John McCain, and you see how respectful they both are to each other. During one of the town halls, there was a person in the audience who brought up a racist conspiracy theory that Barack Obama had not been born in the United States and was not a citizen, and John McCain immediately shuts this person down. And you can look at that and think to yourself, you know, this was our own goal, of course. It's the only kind of goals I get. I think to yourself, this was a more reasonable time or whatever, but, you know, Barack Obama was still not pro-gay marriage at this point. He was still... There was a veneer of respectability on everything, as a matter of course, but...
What could he be thinking of? Neat, quick layoff. Really good positioning there from the goalkeeper.
It had only been a couple of decades since...
Kabat.
Like in the 1970s. If you were a woman in the 1970s, and you wanted a credit card, you had to have it co-signed by your husband or your father. In the 1970s. This isn't all that long ago. You just couldn't get a credit card on your own. If you were a woman, you had to have a husband.
Now the ball bobbled a bit for him.
So when you do think about like how far things have devolved in the United States,
That's the final score.
In some ways pretty substantially, but things have never been particularly good. things have never been things have never really made sense. Let's try again. Let's go Republic of Ireland.
Well, this is probably the most important match of the tournament so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's well intercepted. Looked like an awkward bounce just as he struck the ball.
Ready.
70s were an
that save
interesting
look
and
easy.
gross time.
It certainly
It was an interesting time. Like, the reason why it was in the 70s that women gained the right to get their own credit card is because there was a lot of genuine, like, radical
The keeper had that covered all the way.
activism that happened at that time that
And that's a goal kick.
all of which was then, you know, outlawed because of how effective it was. There's a lot of ways of protesting that's illegal now
Oh, just wide.
because it was successful.
Oh, it's well intercepted.
Corner.
Yo,
Wallace.
yeah, Wallace.
Yes,
I just can't get the ball in the goal.
Corner.
I think the striker should have done better from that range. But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
McGinley. Ready.
Well, that was going wide from the moment it left the player's foot.
Mhm.
A little ambitious, that long ball. Foul.
Ready.
Well, that's a really good parry from the goalkeeper.
Wallace.
Wallace.
Just wide. He's a bit unlucky.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Ready.
Oh no. Oh, the striker's going through a bit of a lean spell at the moment.
Mm.
Ready.
And I don't think he practiced that one on the training ground.
Corner.
That one was inches outside the post.
Ready.
Oh, incredible shot.
Son of a gun.
Really thumped.
Where was my goalie?
But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
Wallace.
Nice touch.
Come on, Wallace. Give me the ball.
Wallace.
No, Wallace.
Yet another corner. Let's see if they can do anything with this one.
Wish I had a scone. I could go for a scone.
Ready.
There's a place around here that makes scones. They're not as popular in the United States, but there is a bakery around here that makes them. They're not very. They don't make great scones though. I'll be honest. They're kind of mediocre scones, but still, I could get a scone tomorrow.
Cowan.
I could get a scone if I wanted.
Oh, it's well intercepted. Well, that's the coach's joy. And what's practiced on the training pitch comes out in the match.
Saying it the
Well, the
bougie
keeper really
way.
did well to hold on to that one.
Am I?
That's
I did
scored
not realize
half-time.
there was multiple ways of saying scone. How do you say scone the non-bougie way? Scones aren't even like a common food in the United States. You could find them
But it was already on
places.
the next page. You read that so early.
Papastrates!
They're just
Ready.
it's an uncommon sound.
Higgins.
Scone?
Corner.
And he
Scone.
parried that one. He kept it out, but only just. It couldn't have been closer.
Interesting.
Nice touch.
Scone.
It's gone out for a throw. That's a touch speculative. A little ambitious, that long ball.
There's a
Caracas.
just to give you an idea, like in the United States, the
Throwing in a good position.
the Florida way to say it would definitely be
A roll.
scone.
Corner.
There's a
doesn't often get chances
guy
like that.
who does these MRE videos. He's from Florida. MREs are like military rations. Steve 1989 MRE info. That's the guy. Very Florida
He was
guy.
already on the next page. You read that so early.
And
Body right behind that.
I love watching his videos. I love seeing him
Simus.
go over these
Higgins.
like packaged military rations and,
Higgins.
and say things like that's gourmet.
Ready.
The
Looking
best
at this
players
like
keep cool in
chunk
those
of
situations.
this chunk of meat or something that slid out of a bag. But he did a military ration that had scones in it before, and every time he said scone, it was specifically
Striker's a bit unlucky there.
scone. Like stretch it out. Look at this scone.
Cowan.
He wasn't trying to be funny or anything. That's just his voice.
Koskinas. Caracas.
Caracas.
Jorge.
Jorge.
Brady.
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 Brady. I like that they have the player names recorded in multiple different intonations.
And I don't think he practiced that one on the training ground.
Andrews.
Sick. Yeah.
Corner.
That's a brilliant reflex save. It'll be a goal kick.
I'm looking something up real quick. I don't know if I'll be able to find it though.
Well, he's caught them napping there. Oh, it's well intercepted. And he parried that one. And that's the final score.
Okay, I think I actually did find it. Almost got it. Sorry for this. Almost got it. All right. We're here. All right, here's the guys. Here's the guy, and he's gonna say scone.
Let's hope I am. Okay, before it gets cold. Oh yeah, it's still nice and hot. The cinnamon scone. It has a cinnamon and shortening kind of dough smell to it, but then some kind of preservative and something else that kind of like a cardboard smell, actually. It's pasty. It's like a plaster when it goes down.
Delightful.
Mm-mm.
I want to hear him say it again.
Some of the worst coffee I've ever had to pair with the worst scone I've ever had. I mean, I know it's shelf stable, but this was replaced with the maple muffin top in 2010. 2009 was your first year for the maple sausage patty. The rest of this menu lineup was the exact same, except they took the salsa and the omelet out and they replaced it with a maple sausage patty with like less than half the protein content, and they threw in a table syrup, thus making it the most ridiculous sugar bomb MRE ever made.
I love this guy
right
so
here
much.
Is notorious for still being the worst because of the veggie omelet. But this, that's worse than the omelet. I'm serious. This is bad. This is really bad. It seems dangerous, like, Oh. We'll go back to this.
Anyway. That's how I've heard it said in Florida. Scared. Alright, let's start. Let's do Argentina. Yeah. Let's go Argentina. He has to clean the plate. He's the clean plate club. It's true. He eats everything from that emery, every bite. I do recommend his videos highly. They're definitely like a comfort watch for
the
me.
recent heavy rain.
Just a guy who's really into MREs. Some people who are really into that stuff have a kind of off-putting aura to me personally, but not him. I like the guy. Where's the YouTube channel name? Steve 1989 MRE info.
Well, that was going wide from the moment it left the player's foot. Couldn't quite keep it in play, so it's gone for the throw.
It's a hobby I want to get into. Yeah, it's interesting. He shows off both like
really fine searching ball,
modern
absolutely
and
smack on
historical
target.
MREs, and will eat all the ones he thinks are still safe to eat, including pretty old ones. From what I understand, he's only gotten food poisoned twice. And one of those was from a
Oh, good play.
modern MRE, like a new one. So that was just a food safety fluke.
Gonzalez.
Oh, it's well intercepted. Perfectly found.
It's from like a rice thing. But he has a reasonable understanding of like food science stuff.
Good handling there from the keeper. Good awareness of who's around.
Rosas.
Nice stuff.
Madam.
And he parried that one. It's a corner. And that's a goal kick.
MREs are his ink and fountain pens.
Levin.
MREs are more his like sound
well
effects
intercepted.
library.
Zymis.
I have a much more intricate knowledge of that than I do fountain pens.
Rosas.
Big manner up from the back.
Reading Empire of the Sun made me eat spam.
Great stop. Credit to the goalkeeper. Disappointment for the striker.
There's been a few like media
Oh dear.
things that
What could he
have
be
gotten me
thinking of?
Mitre.
to eat specific foods.
Good handling there from the keeper.
Oscar Wilde got me to eat cucumber sandwiches.
That's a touch speculative.
Madam.
I learned how to make cucumber sandwiches.
Caracas.
That's the score at half time.
0-0. All right. Cut off the crusts and make them all tiny. I did. I made the daintiest cucumber sandwiches.
Levin.
But he was already on the next page. He read that so early. Chance here for a long one.
I don't know if my cucumber sandwiches were like
Oh,
would have been good enough for Lady Bracknell, but
Caracas.
They were all right. I learned how to make them. I made them a few times.
Gone out for a throw.
And they were kind of boring, to be honest. They were kind but, you know.
Good passing movement, variation they're showing. Oh dear, what could he be thinking of?
Madam!
And he's finished it off!
Son
Great
of a
goal!
gun. Victorian books made me want bread and dripping.
Dragos.
Yeah, I can see that.
Caracas. Janaku.
That's a touch speculative.
The man. Madam!
What a great shot, but an even better block. Well, it looked like a corner to me, but
Some interesting
man in
looking
charge
stuff
says
on
goal kick.
Townsend's. Yeah. I've
Rosaz.
gotten
That's a good
into
set piece.
baking onions because of that, because of Townsend's.
Nice touch.
Dragos.
I love onions, and I did
Oh,
not
good
realize
play.
how good it could be to just bake one. It's very easy too. You literally put it in the oven and you bake
Hazard.
it. It's like an
Let's see what
hour,
they can do from this corner.
and then you just slop the onion out. Just you cut one end and squeeze it. It all slides out.
Janaku.
Might not sound appetizing, but it's pretty good.
He's played it short.
Madam!
Salt, pepper, butter. Done.
Madam!
Kept it out, but only
Might
just.
have one tonight.
Couldn't have been closer. Another chance to pile the pressure on from this corner.
Wish I could enjoy onion with the texture. Yeah, Scuffy's the same way. Scuffy can't eat onion at all unless it's like extremely diced and cooked. Mixed into stuff where it's essentially undetectable outside of the, whatever flavor it adds.
Good invention.
Ireos.
But yeah, I love the taste
Well,
and
that train
texture
had
of
an
onion.
awkward bounce before he hit that effort.
I feel lucky about that because it is a very cheap and easy to access food, and also very easy to cook.
Oh, what a beautifully placed ball.
Of all the foods to
Oh, dear.
love, it's
What could he be thinking of? Oh, he's picked out his man quite beautifully. He really let fly with that
that's a
one.
good one.
Neat as a short pass.
Onions and
They all know.
potatoes. Live the true Slav life. Yeah, there'll be some
That's
nights
the
where
final
I'm
score.
baking myself an onion, baking Scuffy a potato. It's good foods. There's something about eating just one single food. Eating a potato, eating an onion. It's just one thing. We'll do one final match. Oh, there we go. I'll do Wales. There's the flag.
Players won't be able to complain about the pitch today. It looks absolutely perfect.
I was complaining about the pitch.
Good passing movement, variation they're showing. The striker's a bit unlucky there.
Done.
Throwing in a good position.
Mm-hmm. Aha!
Oh, he's found his man well.
Oh no. Dang it, why?
Pass.
Sometimes it passes to someone I didn't want to pass to.
But an even better block.
Overall, I think this is a very good soccer game. It's, I've played a few of them on the Saturn, and this is the most comprehensible, comprehensible that I've played. As someone who doesn't know the rules of the game.
Nice touch.
I have been able to at least play this one, even if I haven't played it
intercepted.
well. And I do like the commentary a lot.
Time is.
The golf game we played, the VR golf game, also
Good
had
passing movement, variation
commentary.
they're showing.
glad to see that
Neat little short pass.
here as well.
But he was already on the next page. You read that so early.
Done.
Throw in. Neat, quick layoff.
Koskinas.
Where does the name soccer come from? Because I know the rest of the world calls this
Like
football.
an awkward bounce just as he struck the ball.
Where does soccer come from? Here's my hot take. I think
Evans.
soccer is a great name for this game. I think football is a terrible name for American football.
Blossom.
I think
And that's just wide. He's a bit unlucky.
I think soccer's a pretty, it's just a pretty good name for this.
Done.
Football makes no sense as the name of the American sport.
McKevitt. Dragos. Randall.
Oh dear. What could he be thinking of? Good ball.
Evans. Down.
The term soccer originated late 19th century England as a
That's the score of
colloquial
half-time.
abbreviation for association football. I'm sure that makes sense somehow. It's probably a way of saying that where it makes sense, but yeah, sure.
Blossom.
Another chance to pile the pressure on from this corner.
Oh!
Doesn't often miss chances like that, to be fair.
1863, the Football Association was established to codify the rules of the game, distinguishing it from other forms like rugby football. Yeah, see, it makes sense to call the general genre of sports played
Well,
with a
surprising
ball in the
defense.
football.
The ball rolls out for a corner.
It doesn't make sense to call a game primarily dealing with
And that's the coach's joy.
the
Practice
hands,
on the,
football.
training pitch comes out in a match. That's a touch speculative.
Dragos. Skolakis.
I guess we're at the end here. Had a good time playing it.
A little ambitious, that long ball. Let's see if you can pick someone out from this one.
Randall.
He's caught them napping there. It's gone out for a throw.
All right. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Be back tomorrow. What am I playing tomorrow? You'll never guess. It's a P.O. Box game. That's right. No idea which one it'll be, but I'm sure it'll be an excellent gaming experience. Alf? Yeah, it'll be Alf. It'll be Alf somehow. Someone sent me another copy of Alf on the Master System. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.